Archangel Michael says, something buried deep within your family's bloodline is beginning to stir. The silence surrounding it can no longer hold its weight, and the moment has come for truth to shatter the calm. You are not just another name in this story, you are the key they tried to hide. Strange signs have started to emerge in your surroundings, and you can feel it even if you don't know what it means yet. The way certain people look at you now carries more meaning than before. Some eyes carry guilt, others fear, but all of them are watching to see what you'll do once the secret awakens. There is a cold presence in your family that no one dares to name aloud. It has always been there. In the way people avoid certain questions, the locked drawers, the missing photographs. But now, even the shadows can't hold it back. Archangel Michael says, the secret involves someone close, someone you trust, who has held this truth with trembling hands for years. That person's silence is cracking, and a moment is coming when it will break entirely. When it does, you will not just hear the truth, you will feel its weight rest on your chest. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You were born into this family not by chance, but because you carry the spiritual strength to face what others buried. They avoided it, they passed it on. But you will not. The secret has already begun to leak. In whispers, in dreams, in people calling your name when you're not around, you might notice family members calling you more than usual, checking in, sounding different, like they're hiding something behind each word. An old letter, a hidden diary, or a forgotten photo album might soon reveal what your spirit has already been sensing. The secret is linked to your identity, your place in the world, and what your lineage tried to suppress. Your blood carries the truth and your destiny is tied to it. Something painful was done in the past, and someone made a decision that cursed generations. You are now the one breaking that chain, not through revenge, but through awareness and power. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The silence was a shield. But now, the silence is cracking open like goldwood beneath the pressure of divine justice. The truth will come not with fire, but with clarity. People will begin acting strange around you. Some may try to suddenly confess, others will try harder to mislead you. You must not be distracted, because everything depends on you standing strong when the truth appears. Archangel Michael says, your dreams will begin to carry clues. You'll see places you've never been, people you don't recognize but somehow feel familiar. These are ancestral memories returning to you because the bloodline has chosen you. At first, it will feel heavy. But slowly, you'll understand this isn't a burden, it's a calling, and not everyone is trusted with such truth, but you are. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There was once a child born in the family who vanished. They weren't just taken, they were hidden. And the memory of that child has lived in whispers, guilt, and denial for decades. A woman in your family knows this. She's older now, but the memory haunts her eyes. She's wanted to speak but was warned not to, and that warning came with threats. You will start to notice how rooms fall silent when you enter. Old family friends will pause when they see you. Some will even weep quietly, because your presence now triggers the truth they hoped would stay buried. Don't let their fear stop you. The truth belongs in the light, and your soul was carved from light itself. That's why you are the one. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Watch for an envelope or message left where you least expect, hidden inside a book, under a drawer, or mailed anonymously. It will contain the beginning. Someone is going to slip and mention a name they weren't supposed to say. That name will stick with you, echoing in your mind until the puzzle pieces begin to fall together. A man once swore to protect this secret with his life, but he is no longer strong enough to keep it hidden. He will soon come to you or send someone in his place, because his time is running out and his guilt is consuming him. The secret involves a betrayal. But it's deeper than a lie, it's a legacy of silence. And you were sent to end that cycle. Type Amen to get blessing 717. There's an object in your house tied to the past. It may look ordinary, a ring, a cloth, a painting, but it holds vibrations of the truth. Once you touch it or see it clearly, visions may begin. You'll be guided by intuitive flashes, sudden knowledge, and emotional waves that don't belong to your current life. That's not confusion, it's awakening. Your body will react to these revelations. You may get chills, goosebumps, sudden tears. Don't suppress it. The truth isn't just something you're meant to learn. It's something you are becoming. You are walking into a role that has been waiting for you since before you were born. Every moment has been preparing you for what's coming next. Type Amen to get blessing 828. Someone will try to convince you that it's better to let things go. That reopening old wounds isn't worth the pain. But Archangel Michael says, healing can never come from silence, it only begins through courage. There is a person you've always felt strangely connected to in your family, perhaps a cousin, an aunt, or even someone you never met. That's because your soul is spiritually linked to theirs through this hidden event. You will find out that your destiny is entangled with theirs, and when the secret is revealed, their fate will also shift. The moment is approaching. The silence is weakening, the weight of truth will fall not on your shoulders, but rise from your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 606. A house from your childhood carries the truth. If you return or even dream of that house, something important will be revealed. The walls still remember. Pay attention to recurring patterns. If you keep seeing a number, a name, a date, write it down. The secret is coded in signs, and your higher self already knows how to read them. You might begin to hear voices in your sleep or feel the presence of someone beside you at night. These are ancestral spirits guiding you, not to scare, but to help. Don't run from this. Don't numb it, because once the secret is fully exposed, your true strength will rise. Type Amen to get blessing 434. A woman who left the family long ago knew this secret. She ran not because she was weak, but because she wasn't ready to fight for the truth. Her blood runs through you. When you begin to ask questions, others may turn against you. This is a sign that you're on the right path. Do not be discouraged by resistance. In fact, the louder the resistance, the closer you are to the truth. Archangel Michael says, a powerful protection has been placed over you. Your soul is shielded, your voice is blessed, and no force, spiritual or physical, can stop you now. Type Amen to get blessing 373. There will be a confrontation. It might be subtle, a family gathering, a slip of the tongue, a question asked at the wrong time. But that moment will open the door. From that point forward, you must stand firm in your knowing. You won't need proof, your energy will speak louder than words. Someone will cry and say they were only doing what they were told, but silence makes accomplices, and you are not here to keep playing the role of the quiet one. You were born for this. Born to stand where no one else could, born to see what others refused to. Type Amen to get blessing 292. The timeline is shifting in your favor, the ancestors that once wept are now rising in song. Because you, yes, you, are the chosen one who said, yes, without even knowing what that yes would cost. This moment is not about revenge. It's about restoration. What was lost is about to be returned, but only if you move forward. You will soon receive something with initials or a symbol from the past. Hold it, let it speak to you. Let the memory return. You are no longer who you were, the awakening has already begun. Type Amen to get blessing 818. People may try to rewrite the past, but energy never lies. Your spirit has absorbed the story, and now your words will carry truth with the force of lightning. Forgiveness will come, but only after the storm. Only after the mirror is held up and those who hid the truth are made to see it. You will be tested. Not by strangers, but by those who called you family. But strength doesn't come from being loved, it comes from being willing to speak the truth, even when love is withheld. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself. The family storm is rising, but so is your divine armor. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Someone will reach out with trembling hands and finally tell you what they've held in for too long. Do not shame them. But do not let them escape the truth either. Your response will rewrite the energy of generations. Your choice will echo through bloodlines. You are not just breaking the silence, you are rebuilding the spirit. The secret will not destroy you. It will deliver you. The silence did more harm than the truth ever could. And you, beloved, were never meant to live in the shadows. Type Amen to get blessing 575. Archangel Michael says, time itself is bending so the truth can surface without further delay. What has remained buried for decades is now knocking at the doors of your destiny. You are the spiritual key that unlocks not only the family's truth but also the healing that was never completed. This secret is not just personal, it is generational. And now the time has come to close a wound that has silently spread through your family like a hidden infection. But healing always begins with exposure, and the light is about to hit places that have only ever known shadow. You will begin to notice that someone in your bloodline avoids your eyes when speaking. Their voice will tremble when certain topics arise. This is not weakness, it's the spiritual evidence that they carry pieces of what they refuse to release. Some family members may try to spin new stories to distract you. They'll attempt to revise history, paint people as saints who were anything but. Do not be fooled. What you're sensing in your soul is far more accurate than the lies their mouths can speak. Type Amen to get blessing 919. You may even be blamed when the secret breaks open. Some will call you the cause of chaos. But know this, the truth always disrupts before it heals. There was once a time when a choice was made to sacrifice one person for the illusion of family peace. That sacrifice left echoes of pain that never stopped vibrating. Those echoes are the very vibrations you've been feeling in your dreams and your gut. You are not crazy. You are not dramatic. You are receiving spiritual truth that the physical world tried to bury. Someone is planning to meet you soon, not to reconnect, but to test if you know yet. They will disguise the meeting as casual, but their soul will scream in fear of what you may say. Type Amen to get blessing 171. Watch for the signs: a family gathering that feels unusually tense, a message that comes at an odd hour, a gift sent with no reason. These are not coincidences, they are reactions to what's already shifting in the energy. There is an ancestor in spirit who has waited a long time for someone like you to rise. They've whispered into your ears during restless nights. They've shown you images and names in dreams, and now, they are celebrating, for you've made it to the moment of awakening. You will begin to feel pressure in your chest when the lies are spoken in your presence. That is your body's divine alarm system warning you of deception. You are not alone in this journey. Every step you take toward uncovering the truth is surrounded by divine guardians who are guiding you, even if it feels like no one in the physical realm supports you. Type Amen to get blessing 282. The woman who holds the key to much of this may appear calm, but inside she is battling her guilt. She has been waiting for the moment someone strong enough would confront her, and that person is you. She knows what happened, where it happened, and why it was kept hidden. Her silence has bought her temporary peace, but it's also brought spiritual debt. That debt is now knocking on her door. There's an item, perhaps jewelry or a handwritten note, that will serve as undeniable proof. It will find its way into your hands soon. It carries an energy that will awaken your full memory and inner knowing. Do not dismiss what comes to you through flashes, intuition, or emotion. These are not thoughts. They are spiritual truths being delivered through the veil. Type Amen to get blessing 404. You are about to walk into a conversation where everything changes. Be alert. Be still, let them speak, and listen with the eyes of your soul. Someone will try to minimize what happened, saying, "It was a long time ago," or, "Let the past be past." But what they truly fear is accountability. You are not bringing destruction, you are bringing light. And light always causes discomfort to those who've lived in the safety of shadows. You were born not to hide from truth, but to confront it, reveal it, and stand in it without shaking. Type Amen to get blessing 212. There may come a day soon when you must decide if you will share what you've uncovered. Trust that timing will be revealed clearly to you. The energy around your family home will shift. What was once calm will feel agitated. What was once ignored will suddenly seem urgent. These are signs that the energy is clearing to make room for truth. You will feel pulled toward a place, an old house, a distant town, a grave. Go. The answers are there. The energy you feel isn't fear, it's alignment. Do not rush the process. But do not avoid it either. Your path is unfolding exactly as it was written. Type Amen to get blessing 505. The children in the family may begin to act differently, they're more sensitive to energy than most realize. Pay attention to what they say when no one is listening. Sometimes the most honest truths come from innocent mouths. There is a legacy of pain here that must be rewritten. And you are the author now. The pen is in your hand, and the ink is made of every tear that was shed in silence. You will begin to sense that your voice has grown more powerful. That when you speak, the air changes. That's no accident, you've tapped into ancestral authority. You are a vessel of divine correction. not destruction. Not punishment, but divine rebalancing. Type Amen to get blessing 727. Don't be afraid to walk away from those who refuse to support your journey. Some people are only loyal to the lie. And when you stop serving their silence, they will turn against you. But that's how you'll know who was truly for you, and who was merely for the image. Archangel Michael says, a shift in your family dynamic is coming. It may look like division at first, but it is actually sacred separation, like dividing from darkness. You'll cry. You'll question. You'll doubt. But every tear will clear the fog, and every doubt will die in the light of your purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Soon, an object from the past, something you once overlooked, will begin to vibrate with energy. It will carry clues. Don't dismiss it. Let it lead you. This secret is not your enemy, it is your awakening. It is the door you were born to unlock. You may feel like running, but every time you try to turn away, something will bring you right back. That's not coincidence. That's divine timing forcing you into alignment. The secret was never meant to stay hidden forever, and the truth was never meant to be forgotten. Type Amen to get blessing 383. When you finally learn all of it, the shock will sting, but only for a moment. What will follow is power. Real, grounded, sacred power. Your future will no longer be haunted by what was hidden. Instead, your presence will radiate from the truth that now walks beside you. Those who tried to bury the truth will finally be silent, not from power, but from surrender. And the silence will no longer be a lie, it will be peace. You have already begun the process. The storm has already started. But so has your rise. Type Amen to get blessing 244. The hidden voices will quiet as the light settles. You will begin to feel something you haven't felt in a long time, wholeness. You were never crazy for sensing things others ignored. Your spirit has always been tuned to a higher truth. Let this be your declaration: the secret ends here. The truth begins now. And I am no longer afraid. A new chapter is opening. And in it, you are not just a character, you are the author. Type Amen to get blessing 838. Archangel Michael says, as the final veil is lifted, you'll no longer just carry a secret, you will carry the honor of truth that heals. What was once a mystery becomes your mission. What others ran from, you now walk toward without trembling. The healing won't just be for you, it will echo into others. People who never knew why they were restless will feel peace. And that peace is made possible because you dared to uncover what they were too afraid to face. The secret's energy will no longer haunt birthdays, cloud celebrations, or poison conversations. It will be exposed, processed, and released. And in its place, freedom will flow, your family will change, not all at once, not with applause, but with spiritual realignment. The ones who reject truth will feel themselves drifting from your energy. The ones who welcome it will gravitate to your light. Type Amen to get blessing 313. One family member, long ignored, may re-enter your life because of this. They carry their own truth, and they will recognize your courage. Together, you may unlock even more layers of the story. Your voice will inspire others to speak their own truths, truths that have been buried under fear, shame, and silence. And in time, you will become a pillar in your lineage, known not for the secret, but for the strength that exposed it. Photos that once brought confusion will now bring understanding. Places that felt heavy will begin to feel lighter. What once triggered anxiety will now bring power, because the truth has taken its rightful place. The darkness cannot undo what light reveals. You are becoming the light. Type Amen to get Blessing 101. The air will feel different in your home. Sleep will come easier. Your dreams will turn from warnings to visions of restoration. Your spirit guides will celebrate. Your angels will rejoice. The sky itself will seem brighter, because you are walking in your purpose. An old family curse will shatter. Patterns of abandonment, poverty, betrayal, or illness, whatever lingered through the generations, will break when truth takes the throne. This is not just about the past, this is about the future generations being freed. Type Amen to get Blessing 747. A new child in your family will carry peace in their soul. That peace will be a reward for your bravery. That child may one day look to you as the one who made freedom possible. You might feel overwhelmed as people come to you, seeking answers or giving confessions. Breathe. You are ready. Even those who once pushed you away may come back and apologize. Some won't use words, but their actions will speak louder than anything they've ever said. Forgiveness will bloom, not for them, but for you. So you can be free. Type Amen to get Blessing 626. Soon, people in your life will say, "You've changed." And you'll smile, not because you are no longer just a member of the family. You are the restorer of its destiny. Type Amen to get Blessing 999. The winds around your home may feel different. Lighter, clearer, more alive. This is not your imagination. The energy is real. You'll find people treating you with more respect, though they can't explain why. That's the spiritual authority settling around you. You're not just healing your story, you're becoming the light bearer for those who couldn't finish theirs. What others lost, you will reclaim. What others buried, you will reveal. What others feared, you will transform. Type Amen to get Blessing 171. Celebrate this shift, not with noise, but with peace. Let yourself smile without guilt. You are no longer bound by shame or family secrets. You are walking in divine truth, divine clarity, divine strength. The journey was never meant to be easy, but it was always meant to be yours. And now, it is complete. You carried the weight. You faced the storm. And now, you rise. Type Amen to get Blessing 505.